Hello my dear friends, myself Tejashwi Kumar and welcome to you in my channel Learn with Tejashwi. So today we are going to start very important chapter, that is physical change and chemical change. Alright, so now we don't have much time to waste, that's why come on, let's start it. So physical and chemical change. Just for a while you need to remember that physical change means reversible change and chemical change means irreversible change. Irreversible change. Physical change is change that can be reversed and a chemical change that cannot be reversed. Alright? Physical change that can be reversed and chemical change that cannot be reversed. I'll come into its greater detail afterwards. Alright? Just you need to remember this. It is just properties. Reversible reversible change, reversible change reversible change is just properties of physical change, and irreversible change is also the properties of chemical change. All right, that they are just its properties, and I'll come to its greater detail afterwards. All right, so when we'll complete the class you will do these questions. See, after the completion of class you will do this question: state physical and chemical change, explanation of physical and chemical change, differentiate between them, and example between both the changes. See, I know that it seems very new question to you all right, but this question is just simple. All right, this question is just simple, and just you need to watch this video properly, and you will give this answer to this question very carefully. All right, so see, to understand the physical and chemical change, first you need to understand what is change. All right, to understand the physical and chemical change, you need to understand first what is change. All right, so when we experience something new which is different from what we had earlier, we call it as a change. All right, see, when we experienced something new, take one example. Suppose you cut your hair, means your hair are growing big. All right, your hair growing big, and you need to cut your hair, obviously. All right, so again you will cut your, when you will cut your hair with scissor, then your hair will automatically be short. No, your hair will automatically be short. This is your hair big, now your hair will be short, very short. No, means this is change. How? Let's see its definition and try to understand it. All right, when we experience something new, did you experience something new over here? Did you experience something new? Yes, then see what is new. See, at first your hair was big. At first your hair was big. No, big. At first your hair was big. Now when you cut your hair, your hair became small. Means you experience something new object. No, big to small, new. Yes or no? Big to small, that is new. So this is your hair, very small. All right, and it's different from the earlier. Means this hair became small, and it is also different from the first one, right? Your hair is long, now it becomes short, means it is different from the first one. That is called change. This is a definition of change, and just try to understand it. Right, see, and change is divided into two parts. One is physical change and other is chemical change. So now we'll start of first type of change, that is physical change. All right, that is physical change. That is physical change. So without wasting time, let's start about physical change and let's see a physical change. See, in physical change is a change. Wait for a while, I had some mistake. A change. Physical change is a change where no new substance is produced. Where no new substance is produced. Alright. As I gave you the example of hair, when you cut your hair, your hair became short, no? Your hair became short. And that is change. So, change divided into two parts, physical and chemical change. Now, see about physical change. Physical change is a change where no new substance is formed. It is just raw where no new substance is formed. It is also called reversible change. Alright. Wait for a while. That is called change. Alright. So it is also called reversible change. So suppose you take an ice cream. Alright. You take an ice cream and you heat that ice cream. Heat that ice cream. And when you heat this ice cream, you'll observe that this ice cream became liquid. Right? The ice cream became liquid. And again you cool that ice cream in the refrigerator. You cool that liquid in the refrigerator, and after that you'll observe that this liquid again became ice. What amazing! This liquid became again ice, no? So this is called reversible change. Means it's reversing ice to liquid, liquid to ice. Reversible change. That's why reversible change is called physical change. And let's see from the definition. Substance is formed. No new substance is formed. Does it become ice cream? Does it become ice cream to something chair or scale or something? Does it become ice cream to chair, or does it become ice cream to bed? No, it is just making it, changing its properties. Alright. So even you know that even ice is made up of water, and again it is again it became water. Then what is changing? It is already water, again it became water. What is changing? No, only the properties is changing. Alright, that is called reversible change. So in physical change no new substance is produced. Alright, in physical change no new substance is produced. As I gave you the example of ice and liquid, and I have told you how no new substance is produced. No, now physical change can be reversed. Alright, you know it. Physical change can be reversed, and it do not change the number of atoms, types of atoms, and how the atoms are bonded. Means it do not take part in any chemical reaction. Alright, it do not take part in any chemical reaction. Just you need to remember that it is just its properties. Understood? Now, characteristics of physical change. Characteristics of physical change. Alright, so during physical change, physical properties such as size, shape changes. Physical properties such as size and shape changes. How? I'll tell you how size and shape changes afterward. I'll tell you, but just till now you need to understand that color and state changes. Alright, color and state changes. So during physical change no new substance is formed, as you already know. It is also its characteristics. Right, a physical change is either reversible or irreversible. Just you need to remember that this is reversible, that can be reversed. Alright, here no very small amount of energy is either absorbed or evolved. Means here very small amount of energy is released or taken off. Alright, very small amount of energy is taken off. Alright, understood? Very good. So take some example of physical change. Boiling of water, drying of clothes, melting of ice cream, beating of metals, growing of bulb, and cutting of fruits are some example of physical change. Alright, are some common example of physical change. These are some common example of physical change. Now as I told you that how physical change, I'll tell you about how physical change changes its shape and size. Alright, I'll tell you about this also. Just you need to concentrate over here. Alright, now you take this glass plate. You take this glass plate and by mistake it broke from your hand. It broke from your hand. Then it will be in pieces, right? It will be in pieces. So when it is in pieces, what do you observe? You observe that its shape is changing. How? See how shape changes. At first it was round in shape. Now when you broke it, it is many pieces in shape. Means it is irregular in shape. It is irregular in shape. That's why even shape changes. Do you understood? Did you understood? Yes. So now I hope that you understood how shape changes, and again I'll give you some example of changes in shape and size. Now just take one example of how shape changes. All right, now again how size changes. At first it was big. Now when you broke it, it turns into many pieces. It turns into many pieces. Pieces means it became very small in size. Very small in size. At first it was big, now it became small in size. That's why even size changes. Did you understood? Yes. Right. See, making of paper boat. Suppose at first paper is rectangular in shape or square in shape, as your paper depends. All right, as your paper depends. So when you make this paper boat, you will observe that shape changes. At first it was rectangular in shape. Just take one example. At first it was rectangular shape. Now as you can see, even shape is changing, right? You can see shape changes in the boat shape. No, that's why shape changes, and even size changes from big to small, or from small to big. Even size changes. Now again take one example of pencil. When you broke pencil, I hope the size changes from big to small, and even shape changes. It was another in shape, now it is another in shape. All right, so now we have just finished of physical change. Now we'll start off another type of change, that is chemical change. All right, that is chemical change. So even without wasting time, let's start it. So what is chemical change? See, it is a change that occurs when a substance changes composition by forming one or more new substance. See, just you need to remember that chemical change is just opposite of physical change. What physical change will do, chemical change will just do its opposite. All right, chemical change is just opposite of physical change. Physical change do not produce one or more substance, while it produces a new substance. All right, it produces a new substance, and that's why it is called irreversible change. All right, irreversible change. See, See, you take a raw egg, buy egg, and you need to prepare this egg a omelette. You want to prepare this an omelette. Again, you can prepare this egg to omelette. All right, you can prepare, as we know. But again, can you get this omelette back to raw egg? Think about it. Can you get back this omelette to raw egg? No, you can't. That's why this is an example of chemical change. All right, it means it can't be reversed. That's why it is irreversible in change. All right, that is called chemical change. Now, characteristics of chemical change. In chemical change, new substance is formed. New substance is formed. All right. Suppose you take in paper. Again, you take in paper and you burn it. When you burn it, you will observe that it became many ash, black in color. Color changes, no? Black in color. Sorry, many black in color. All right, it became many ash. That means even new substance is formed from paper to ash. All right. Again, it is not paper, it is different. All right, that is called chemical change. And here new substance is formed. All right, here sound may be produced. Right, heat and light may be given off, a new smell may be given off. It is a permanent change. You can't get back that same things again. That's why that is a permanent change, and it is generally irreversible. All right, it is generally irreversible. So now some common example of chemical change: burning of wood, metabolism, cooking of egg, rotting of banana, vinegar and baking soda mixture, and firebox are some common example of chemical change. All right, now comparison between physical and chemical change. In physical change, new substances are formed. As you know, new substances formed. In some physical change, new substances are formed. In some, while in all physical change, no new substances produced. All right. In chemical change, new substances are formed. As we know, physical changes are reversible, temporary in nature. All right, and chemical change is permanent change and generally irreversible in nature. Sound may be produced in chemical change, heat and light may be given off, and new smell may be given off in chemical change. These are some comparison between physical and chemical. Comparison will be mostly similar. All right, similarity. All right. Now, differentiate between physical and chemical change. Differentiate. All right. See, a physical change is a change that the chemical that do not change, or that without changing the chemical composition of matter. Means it do not change its chemical composition, while chemical change changes its chemical composition. All right, it do not changes while it changes its chemical composition. And again, it is usually reversible. And while it is usually not reversible. Not reversible. All right, new products are not formed. As you know, new products are not formed, while here new products are formed. Some changes occurs when heating or cooling is done. All right. Then changes always involve absorption of release of energy. Here or some energy is involved, while here more energy is involved. All right, while here more energy is involved. So see, as I told you that only little energy is involved. Little, no significant, means no important energy is involved, while here energy is evolved, given off, or absorbed. All right, this is the chemical and physical change. Differentiate. All right. Now I am just giving you some question, and try to solve it in your copy and try to send it to me in the comment box. All right, which changes are physical change? Let's do this question: melting of iron, breaking of glass, or ripening of food. Choose one from here and send it to me in the comment box. All right, so which of the following is not a characteristics of physical change? From these three, You need to choose one and try to send it to me in the comment box. Define chemical change. Differentiate between physical and chemical change. Alright, just you need to evaluate this question and try to send it to me in the comment box. Alright, now alright, now see this. See, as I gave you the objectives question, that when we complete this class you will do this question. Now see this question. Is it easy? See, state physical and chemical change. Can you state it? Right. Explanation of physical and chemical change, you can explain it also. Differentiate between them, you can make a column here, physical change, chemical change, you can differentiate. And example between both the changes, you can give example between both the changes. Is it easy? I told you that when if you see this video you can understand it very well. Alright, so we have completed just over here. You need to evaluate. Alright, now I'm giving you some home assignment. That you will do in your home. No need to send it to me in comment box. List out 10 more examples of chemical which I have given. No need to copy that example, just make your own example. There are many physical and chemical change example. Alright, sleeping, sitting, there are many physical change examples. Just you need to write 10 examples of physical change, chemical change, and just try to solve it in your copy. No need to send it to me in the comment box. So I'm ending my video over here. If you like this video, please tap on the like button, and just I'll set it so you try to send it to me the questions in the comment box. Alright, so if you like this video, please tap on the like button and subscribe it, and tap on the bell icon and try to share it. So now is the time to say goodbye. Bye bye, see you afterwards soon. Bye bye.